Yes, sir. So did you receive your scholarship?
No, when I came to Milan, I didn't have any scholarship.
So hello everyone, once again welcome to another video. So in this video we have our guest Anna, and he will share his experience regarding studies in Polimi and about his course. So now let's have one small introduction about you.
Okay, hi, I'm Bhardwaj Somu. I'm from Hyderabad. I have done my BTech from Chemical Engineering in SRM University, and I have worked in Reliance Industries for almost 1 year.
Okay.
Then I came to Polimi for Masters, Politecnico di Milano. Here I'm doing my course in Chemical Engineering.
Chemical engineering.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Anna, as you're doing your master in chemical engineering,
Yeah.
so let's have one small summary about the course. What is
Okay.
chemical engineering? How it is?
Chemical engineering is one of the oldest branches of the engineering.
Okay.
And the structure of the course deals with mainly heat transfer, mass transfer, chemical reaction engineering. These are all the basic ones.
Okay.
The thing which is different from India and here is here they have specific stream, like you have a specific stream for design, for production, for process.
Okay.
So you have each specific thing, and
Okay.
they go in more depth. That's
Okay. What is the future opportunity for if you are doing masters in? What is the future opportunity for job and etc.?
Getting the job in chemical engineering is actually easy, but you need to be more specific about what kind of thing you want to do.
Okay.
In almost all the industries, you will be needing process engineers, and design engineers or safety engineers are very less compared to the process engineers. So design and R&D, it's somewhat less opportunities compared with the process engineer. Process engineer you can get in any industry, manufacturing industry.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Okay. Okay. Now, as what was your bachelor?
My bachelor's is in chemical engineering.
Chemical engineering.
Yeah.
What was your percentage?
My percentage is 9.6 CGPA.
CGPA. Wow, that's great. So what are the, for example, I'm just asking for the admission requirement in Polimi.
Yeah.
So what was the admission requirement at that time for
Even now it is the same. At the time it was 75%. You have to be
75%?
minimum 75% in bachelor's.
Okay.
And TOEFL 78,
So-
internet-based test.
Okay, it means it required English language test.
Yeah, English language test, or otherwise you can show a document stating that your bachelor's
English
is,
proficiency certificate.
yeah, has conducted in
Okay.
English.
So how did you came with any test or like English proficiency certificate?
I have written TOEFL.
TOEFL?
Yeah,
Okay.
and because TOEFL you have flexibility, like at a stretch of 4 hours, I don't remember, you can
Okay.
complete all the exams.
Okay.
But for IELTS again you have to go for the next day for the English interview.
Yes, yes.
And I was working at that time, so for me to get 2 holidays is difficult. So
Okay.
at a time I went and I gave in TOEFL.
Okay. Okay. Is there any students who came without any test, English test, for example, through
Yeah.
English proficiency?
Yeah,
In your course.
yeah, there are people.
Okay.
But it's just that your university should give a certificate stating that the medium of instruction of that course, particular bachelor course or anything, has been conducted in English.
Okay.
But
So it is not a mandatory thing to have like IELTS or TOEFL?
no, it's not a mandatory.
Okay.
It's they are telling that it's benefit if you have TOEFL or IELTS.
Okay, okay, that's great. And now, as you got admitted in Polimi, so after application, after done your all the applications, so did they take any interview or any separate exams for this or not?
No interview. They didn't take any interview. Only just the normal screening,
Normal
and
screening.
then result is published.
Okay, that's
That's
great.
it.
Because in some of the universities they will conduct separate exams or
Yeah.
some interview, etc. So it is not for Polimi,
No, not for Polimi, not for chemical engineering.
not for chemical.
Yeah,
engineering. That's great.
That's true.
Okay, now let's have one small. We can talk about the university as you know
Okay.
that you are studying in Polimi.
Yeah.
So what is your opinion studying in Polimi?
Studying in Polimi, you should be having what you say, large motivation to study in the Polimi,
Okay.
because it is very much different from India. Whatever you say, maybe the way of explaining or way of conducting the exams, their approach, everything is almost way different than in India.
Okay.
Here they go in much theoretical aspect,
Okay.
and they do not neglect the practical one, but they are sure that if you are fine with this much, thorough with this much theoretical knowledge, you can do the practicals. Whereas in India we used to have labs for each subject, like heat transfer we have a lab like that. Here we don't have a lab, we have only theoretical sums or theoretical case studies.
Okay.
In a way this is fine, but yeah, if you are planning to work in an industry, then you should be having some kind of practical knowledge, otherwise theoretically it's very good.
Okay, that's good. So now let's talk about the city, as you're living in one of the best city, metropolitan city, which is known as fashion capital of the world.
Yeah.
So what is your experience of living in Milan?
Milan is an amazing city, I can say. I'm from Hyderabad,
Okay.
and I have visited many places in India, and
Okay.
even outside Italy I visited many places.
Mhm.
My favorite city after Hyderabad is Milan.
Okay.
The reason is Milan, you have different culture people, and there are amazing people. The main thing is that public transportation system is the best in Milan. You can always reliable on public transport in Milan, even at night times.
Okay.
And it's a safe city, peaceful, quiet, and it has a lot of parks,
Yes,
lot of history is there, amazing food. So
that's great. That's great.
too good.
Okay, now let's talk about accommodation because it is most important thing.
Yeah.
So, how you find your accommodations and what is the average rent for your accommodations?
How I found is like I have contacted many people through the Facebook groups
Yes, Facebook
and WhatsApp groups.
That's it.
Then through my friend, I got one lead like there is accommodation here, and
Okay.
it's not actually rent is the cheaper one, but initial deposit, agency fees,
Agency
and
fees,
1 month rent
rent,
extra.
Yeah.
It used to be a hectic one, but initially you have to struggle a lot
Yes.
to find the accommodation because many people have been fooled by the others, promising they will speak in your native language, but when you reach here and talk about you want contract or you ask anything from them, any legal document, they will be like, who are you? Who gave permission to stay like that?
Okay.
So many people take the money and
So we have to be very careful.
be very careful while selecting the house. And
Okay.
my only suggestion is that don't believe the person because he's speaking in your native language and he's from
Yes.
foreign.
Yes.
You can depend on students, student accommodations and houses from students. The cost is around for shared apartment based on each preference. Average I can say
Average.
around 300.
300 in Milan.
Yeah, shared one.
Shared one. Okay, that's great. Let's talk about the scholarship, which is
Yeah.
the main reason for everyone to come to Italy.
To come to Italy.
Yes. Sir. So did you receive your scholarship?
No, when I came to Milan, I didn't have any scholarship.
Okay.
Then I applied for DSU scholarship for the next academic year. And DSU scholarship, I think many of the Indians know
Yes. Yes.
the
Yes. For
about
Polimi,
it
we
for
have
Polimi. It's for economic reasons. And other than DSU, there are many scholarships given by Polimi, which you have to be constantly checking the website.
Okay.
Not only
Like
gold
some
scholarship,
merit
silver,
based.
not only merit based.
Okay.
There are different categories of scholarship also. Like
Okay.
even particular department has a scholarship which will not cover your entire tuition fee and this one, but it will cover to some extent of your expenses. It's
Okay.
like that. If you are like department based merit scholarship,
Okay.
after your performance after 1 year you have like that. And even I don't know it's applicable for international students. For Italians, if you maintain an average of about 28 on 30, for you there is no tuition fee to pay.
Okay.
This one I have heard,
Okay.
but for I don't think it's for international students.
Okay. As you were saying, you didn't receive your scholarship in the first year.
Yeah.
So why? What is the reason for that?
First year I was waiting for merit based scholarship.
Okay.
Then after that I came to know that I'm not eligible. Like I'm eligible, but I'm not beneficiary for the scholarship.
Okay.
Then for the DSU scholarship, the deadline was done because I came in Feb intake.
Okay.
And for DSU scholarship, I have to plan from August, last year August.
Okay. Okay.
So that one I didn't plan. So I came here. I was without scholarship for 6 months.
Without scholarship for 6 months.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
After that, from September, I have scholarship.
So you means you are from Feb intake, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I think we can make separate video on Feb intake.
Sure.
Definitely.
Sure,
Since,
sure.
because it is a very one of the interesting topic to discuss on.
Yeah.
Because lots of students will
Lots
ask
of
about-
students.
Yes.
But by the way, don't try for Feb intake.
Yes.
It's a lot of difficulties if you want to.
Yes,
It's
and
a-
definitely we'll share
Yeah,
experience,
sure,
full
sure,
experience
sure,
on
sure.
this. And finally, like studies in Italy. So, what do you think about studies in Italy?
Studies in Italy is very good. Like I have some friends from University of Bicocca, University of Milan.
Okay.
But they're like studies fine is good.
Okay.
But you have to see not all the universities in Italy has a nice studies. Okay, like I'll not tell the name, but there are
Yes,
few
yes.
universities which offer you easily visas, but
Right.
study wise it's not good.
Okay. Okay.
Mainly Polimi is very good, and Polimi, Unimi. In Milan, I think almost every university is good.
Okay. So, one thing for the last, tell me one of your very good experience of studying in Italy.
Very good experience. Okay. The main backdrop is that all the group projects, studies we had to done in remote because of coronavirus.
Yes. Yes.
Even then, we enjoyed a lot. Like I met many different people. Their ideas seems to be very different from me.
Okay.
First, they will be reluctant to your ideas.
Yes.
This is like when different country, different region people with different experience, everyone they do a project together here. So mainly sharing of the ideas, getting to know each other. Because in India we think like, okay, this is fine, but maybe in Italy they'll think that no, this is not fine. You have to do like this.
Like discussing
Group discussion, interesting facts, and during that getting to know each other.
Okay.
That's good. Like in here overall.
Okay. Okay. Now, thank you so much. And last but not the least,
Okay.
can you give some suggestions for the aspiring students who are thinking to come to Italy? Means they should come or not, etc. Like this.
Yeah, you studying in Italy is fine,
Okay.
but finding the job it's kind of difficult.
Okay.
And my suggestion is that if you strongly believe you want to come and study in Italy, please learn Italian, at least basic Italian, and come.
Okay.
Certificate is not mandatory, but it's because many Italians I have seen, they are very reluctant to speak in English. But when you speak or greet them in Italian, they are very nice and they will be talking and helping you in any other way.
Okay.
So if you are planning to come to Italy for studies or for job, please like you have to learn Italian.
Italian. Okay.
No, only speaking, not writing and all.
Okay. Only for just
It's
to
only for
communicate.
only for a
Communicate.
nice life experience in Milan or Italy.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's fine.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Anna, for
Thank
sharing all the experience, and
Okay.
definitely it will be very helpful for those students who are about planning to come for chemical engineering and all.
Sure.
And thank you so much for your time, Anna.
Okay, welcome.
Okay.
All the best for the guys.